My name is Patrick Neyts. I'm from Brussels, Belgium, and I was part of the team at Levi Strauss & Company that created the very first code of conduct and implemented it since 1988. CSRD is a piece of legislation, but it's much more than that. Legislation is always reactive. The governments don't legislate unless there is a need. For us, it is much more about ensuring that ESG, or responsible business, is incorporated into the core mission of a company. The core mission and the brand of a company is what drives any company. And ESG, or environment, social and governance, is a lens by looking at the performance of a company. It is inherent in everything that the company does. It would be a mistake to actually treat ESG as a separate entity, as something on its own. It is part and parcel of the DNA of an organization, and as such, it reinforces the mission and the brand of the organization. Being a responsible organization is part of the leadership's mission to embed it in the organization, in everything that it does, to reinforce the brand. You create a culture in the organization that reinforces ESG, that embeds the responsibility in every single action that an organization does, and as such, ESG really is part of every employee's daily operations and daily mission within the company. ESG has been evolving over the last 20 to 30 years. And it has evolved in a direction where ESG has become its own entity. People refer to it as something which is separate, as a mission unto its own, as a separate department. That is the biggest challenge that most organizations have, is they've created this artificial silo called ESG. The challenge for most organizations now is how to take that silo back into the main operations and the main mission of the organization and embed it. And that can only happen through the leadership of the organization by integrating aspects of environment, social and governance in every single department and every single action that the organization takes. It's part of trust building. A brand and an organization has only so much trust as its weakest link. Every employee should be the ambassador of that organization. Every supplier, every service provider to that organization should be an ambassador of the brand of the organization. And that cannot happen without trust. Trust is something you build. Trust is about honesty. Trust is about ensuring authenticity to take responsible business in every single action that an organization takes.